for Capricorn. Okay. Okay, I see you're conscious of the fact that you want to worry less, not have as much stress, of course. There's something here that it's a constant anxiety about the future. However, the future has not yet happened. So by you worrying or stressing about the future, you could be creating something that you don't want because you're thinking about it. And it's saying here that the best thing for you to do, and for all to do, is to be in the present. I'm seeing here you're trying to practice being in the present, being in the now. It's the most powerful thing you could do. Being in the present will relieve a lot of the stress you have. And there's something here that you are realizing, recognizing that stress of thinking of something that has not yet happened is unnecessary, in a way, because it's not real. It's not real. And you're trying to focus on what is in fact real. What is real right now is what's real. I see this shifting the dynamics of relationships that you have towards many things and many people significantly. Let's say you go to work and come back home and that's still on your mind. Certain things, about work and about the future of work and so forth. And it's like there is something here that's saying to cut that cord. It will help significantly. In a very, very big way. You're helping yourself, and you're not helping yourself by worrying about things that have not happened. And so you're empowering yourself right now. You're empowering yourself in the now, and you are gaining so much more strength this way as well. There's an ease that's happening, which is great to see. And because of this, there's an ease happening, Capricorn. There's an ease in terms of everything that you do. You've been you've been trying to listen out carefully for some news or some gossip. I'm seeing something to do with gossip around your environment, something like that, where you're like, you appear to not want to listen, but you still kind of get affected. And I see that your response is changing. There's something here with the response that's changing, and you're being the better person. You're taking the higher ground here, even if others don't actually want you to do this, but you see straight through them. You see straight through them. I see here that for some of you could be rewarded something. I'm seeing a certificate. You're being rewarded some kind of certificate, something that's being presented to you, something that feels very, very golden in that way. It's and there's a spark within you that is ignited, and it's not going to leave you alone, Capricorn. There is something here that you get this burst of energy, and you're digging in. You're like, okay, I've got to find this thing. It's like a tool, whatever it is that you're looking for, that will help you start this amazing project that you have in mind. And I see it's a fulfillment towards your dreams. It's at the beginning of it, and it is definitely a start of something very, very prosperous. And that is this enjoyment again will remind you to be in the now. I'm seeing children around you, kind of lots of children around. You could be going to events where there's also children. I know this is something specific, but I get that. It could be just you're invited to that's the thing. You're like invited to places you're not necessarily 100% wanting to go, but you're going to show your face and then go back, like hi, bye, and then go back. And some things, you just do to keep the peace with other people, because that's something also you don't need other people talking about like, why didn't you make an appearance, kind of thing. Not that you care that much, but to keep the peace, there's some things that you're still needing, that you feel like you need to do. So that's just one thing there. There is a breakdown in, there's something, a relationship around you that has been kind of, there was some sort of breakdown in a relationship, whatever kind of connection, could be sibling, could be friend, could be romantic. There's a big change in this connection for the better. It was in a very dark place. There was a hole there, but something needed to be cleared up, and that's what's coming through. A clarity. It's being cleared up, and it's you not wanting any more nonsense, or definitely no repeats of this type of connection. And if it's, let's say it's a family and their family, okay, but you are making sure you're putting things in place that it's not going to be repeated anymore. And something about being about diversity in things that you do, in your environment. There's something here that you are changing up, and it's more diverse, if that makes sense. I keep getting that word, but it's definitely you'll see that your heart feels happier in this diverse place. It could be your skills, people, whatever. Many things like that. I see that it's like a happy place for you. Okay, let's see what the cards. Oh, happy place. Let me get the 10 of Cups. Love that. Yes, Capricorn. Okay, well, let's see. 10 of Cups, 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups. Look at that. The Cups. Water signs. Somebody. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Would definitely be dealing with a water sign of some kind here. Not necessarily, but 10 of Cups, 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups. Capricorn. You listen to yourself a lot more. There's something here that you've had healing within your heart, and you are in fact abundant in many ways. Sometimes you don't see it or you don't feel it, but you are. Don't allow this lack to control you or for you to see that, because you don't want to lose this 10 of Cups, this fulfillment, like, you could be, no matter how kind of, let's say you live in a shoebox, but you have this happiness that is so much greater than somebody lives in a mansion and they're unhappy. You are able, with that happiness, you can create your dreams to come alive, because you are shifting in this positive vibration that is very important, and it could be detrimental otherwise. But there is something here in terms of the 10 of Cups, 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups. There is, and I know I was talking about the breakdown of a relationship, and you're sorry that it had to go this way, but there is something that is like a rift that is being healed. There's an enlightenment happening, awareness, an awakening from others around you and from yourself. Remembering also here the 6 of Cups, who you truly are, and the kind of that home environment, the fortune that you have been given in many different ways, back in the day, or remembering those times, and bringing that into the present, and living your wildest dreams, no matter what they are, or just kind of, being prepared for the unknown. And being prepared for the unknown is something that we're trying to also not worry about, think less of. 9 of Wands, look. 9 of Wands, in order for you to gain control and stability, and for the good fortune to keep coming in, is to be in the right now. 9 of Wands and the 7 of Swords. There is like this, there's a perseverance here, Capricorn, that you have that is like no other, and you must know that of yourself. You must believe that. You're very, you persevere. You kind of reject and refuse to be to stay in a bad situation. You lift yourself away from that, and you create something that is, of course, much better for you. But you're very, you really put it into action. Here with the Seven of Swords, I see you also moving away from a certain destructiveness, something that just did not serve you the right kind of purpose. And, you've tried and tried and tried, but here you're kind of like a step ahead of the game. And I know I was talking about gossip, and here it's kind of come out here together, Nine of Wands, Seven of Swords. And it's just like, be careful not to kind of fall into that circle. But the more you kind of walk away from that, and the more kind of you keep things closer to your chest, I see kind of the more praise you get for the actions that you take. It kind of works out. Strength. The Strength card, yes, it absolutely does work out. You're going through a phase where there will be lots of small changes that will end up being one big change in your life. And here, the Strength, I'm guessing your vision, you looking through things a lot clearer. You looking through something that feels more truthful. You kind of like seeing things for what they are. And when you see things for what they are, you can see what exactly you should or could do with it. There is moving away from something, King of Swords. You're moving away from something that you realize wasn't exactly the healthiest for you. And that is here happening. But with your strength, with the courage, you get to a success that is destined for you, the King of Swords. And there is somebody very responsible also. You're very responsible, but there's also you're with somebody that's also very responsible, and this other person wants to see you succeed. And that's the kind of people that you want to be around, that want to see you succeed as you see them succeed, want to see them succeed as well. There is, you kind of just removing the negativity from yourself, from your surroundings, from your energy field, and you're starting to really see that, as I was saying, the truth. And here with the King of Swords, it's nothing but the truth, and not wanting to be wishy-washy, but really kind of wanting to understand the situation at hand. And it's here you're able to conceive a lot more than before. Certain things were in your way, but now you're kind of breaking down that barrier, and you see that the world is your oyster here with the King of Swords, and many things will start to happen where you are also writing out your own narrative. You're writing out your understanding that you have so much control and power with what is happening.